One of the main questions as far as how I trade, and not necessarily my technique, but literally how I trade. As far as like placing my trades, like do I talk to someone? Do I go on my phone, on my computer? And that's correct. I go on my phone. I go on my computer. I mainly trade off of my phone, but I go on my computer to actually set up my trades and whatnot. So today, this video is gonna essentially be helping you understand and tell you and show you what apps I personally utilize and why I use them as far as their benefits and whatnot. I am going to create another video helping you understand a little bit more as far as how to actually use MetaTrader 4, LMFX, investing.com, Trade Days, and TradingView. But this video is simply just to show you the apps that I utilize and a little bit of how they're going to help your trading career and what's going on. So the first app you're going to want to download is going to be MetaTrader 4. So MetaTrader 4 is where we actually go ahead and place all of our trades. You can use it as far as charts, a little bit of indicators, some trend lines and whatnot, but typically MetaTrader 4 should strictly just be for placing trades. You should not be taking trades off of MetaTrader 4. Not saying you cannot take trades off of MetaTrader 4, but I simply prefer to use other softwares, other programs such as TradingView and whatnot to actually go ahead and set up my charts, analyze my charts, and then from there, whatever I see on the actual TradingView, I go ahead and move it to MetaTrader 4, and I pretty much just go ahead and place my trades based off of that. So MetaTrader 4 does come with a couple of features, but I am going to be show you how to actually utilize MetaTrader 4. It does might seem a little complicated with all these little buttons that you can click, but I promise you it is not all that bad. So that's going to be the first app, MetaTrader 4. You could go ahead and download that on the App Store. At the App Store, excuse me. So this I want you to download is going to be LMFX. LMFX is going to be a little different. We're going to go ahead and go on Safari. On Safari, we're going to go ahead and just insert LMFX at the top, search it. It's going to read it's going to send you to the LMFX home. We're going to go ahead and scroll all the way up, click on the box with the arrow, swipe up, add to home screen, the box with the plus, and we're going to go ahead and add it, and it's going to turn into an app. I did this already a couple of times, and then we're just going to go ahead and add it and place it wherever you guys would like, and that's how you would add the LMFX into an app version. The reason I do this is to save a couple of seconds every time. It does add up. And it's just defeats the hassle, because typically when I'm on my finance section, I don't want to be going back and forth. I'll just go ahead and, oh, I see LMFX, let me click on that, and whatnot. It's just more of a convenience type of thing. The third app I do want you to download is going to be investing.com. Okay, so investing.com is for news, anything from most popular to latest news, to cryptocurrencies, commodities, forex, stock markets, economic indicators and whatnot. So there's going to be a bunch of information on investing.com. Realistically, you might be spending a lot of time on Instagram, you might be spending a lot of time on Twitter, reading all these I, I'm not going to say fake news, or I'm not going to say irrelevant news, but probably news that isn't benefiting your life and adding value to you. These articles are all informative in one way or another, whether it has to do with the US, with a different country. All these articles are meant to educate you in some way. So I would honestly recommend you to download this app, use it almost like a social media platform as far as reading different articles and finding new information. It is loaded with a lot of different information. It goes from anywhere from analysts to different opinions from different traders and whatnot. Another neat thing about this app, it actually allows you to place alerts. For example, if you are waiting for a currency to reach a certain point in time, but you don't want to be stuck on the phone looking at it at every 10 minutes, you can actually go ahead and place an alert using the investing.com app. The reason I am saying it's pretty neat is because it is a free feature. Using TradingView, if you would like to place an alert on TradingView, you would have to pay upgrade to one of their premium accounts, which does cost you a certain fee depending on which type of level of an account you want. So this is, I guess you can say, a loophole as far as avoiding those charging fees. So we've gone over MetaTrader 4, we've gone over LMFX, we've gone over investing.com. The fourth app I want you to download today is going to be TradeDays. So TradeDays is actually a branch off from MetaTrader 4. If you go on MetaTrader 4, I'll just go ahead and show you. If you go on MetaTrader 4, you go to the settings, it's going to be right there. It's going to be that red TradeDays economic calendar. So we're going to go ahead and just click on it. Like I said, it's going to be a branch off of MetaTrader 4. So this is going to redirect you to this page right here. This is going to be essentially where the app that I utilize to go ahead and see all the different economic news that are coming up, that have came in the past and whatnot. So a couple of features, a couple of neat things from this app. I know that a bunch of economic calendars websites already do this, with the orange being a more of a severe, more of a medium impact on the markets, and then no coloring on the side means it's just more of a regular news event, and then any red means it's an actual impacting for news event, right? So if we actually go ahead and take a look, let's go ahead and just click on a red one. Anything doesn't really matter. Okay, so a couple of things to take note. So I want you to start actually reading through this, getting familiar with some terminology. It's gonna help you understand when other people are talking. If you're reading articles, you're gonna start seeing all these unfamiliar words. I need you to start understanding them so you could start speaking the language of money. Once you speak the language of money, you can start making money. If you don't understand the language of money, I promise you're not gonna make money. It's that simple. So you're gonna have to start understanding this language. That's what I recommend you guys to go ahead and download investing.com so you can start reading some articles, download trading days. Just go ahead and skim it. I mean, this isn't a full book. This is just a little review, a recap of what's going on in our actual economics. So the cool thing that I do like about this app, and the reason I use this over a lot of different economic calendars, is because at the very bottom it tends to give you an overview and overcap and what this news event actually means, and the outturn and the outcome of it, and how it's actually going to impact the market. So one of the problems that I had in the beginning is something I noticed that a lot of traders that are trying to help out a lot of beginner traders, uh, I think they tend to forget that a majority of people that are getting into trading are just that, are getting into trading, meaning they're not aware of the terminologies that a lot of these more advanced, more experienced traders are accustomed to. So they're speaking and they're saying everything, and then the beginner trader just gets lost in the sauce pretty much, because you lost them with one complex word or one complex term that we use, and now they're lost and they get discouraged, and that's the end of their trading. They didn't even get to trade. They saw, yeah, they just they were like, oh, these complicated words, yup, nope, this isn't for me. I promise you, the complicated words and all that, it's just something that they use just for whatever reason they decided to use those words. But I promise you, it's nothing complicated. It's nothing more than the simple vocabulary. You just have to understand. It is gonna take patience as far as remembering what things mean. But I promise you guys, I promise you, it's gonna be completely worth it if you embrace and you just pretty much accept everything. So that's gonna be a cool thing about trade days. So, and another thing, you could actually go ahead and place alerts as far as if you're waiting for specific economic news to go actually pop off, you go ahead and put an alert on that, and it'll go ahead and notify you, and it's all customizable and whatnot. So as far as the apps are concerned, we've gone over MetaTrader 4, LMFX, investing.com, and TradeDays. So the last app that I want you to download today is going to be TradingView. So um, TradingView is where I actually go ahead and set up and analyze all of my charts, anything from currency, stocks, futures, indices, oils, energies, all that good. Something to keep in mind for TradingView, it's not going to be the exact same numbers on TradingView as it is on your as it is on your MT4 when you go on the charts. Reason being is because every broker, every brokerage, every pretty much every company like so actually has a slight different number and is trading off a slight different number. That's why I'll go ahead and explain that on a different video, but that's why I trade off of zones and not a single line, because I've actually learned that, yeah, certain lines do hold a lot of power, but it's going to be ignorant of me to think that this single line has that much power, and and all these other little filling gaps that it could potentially reach and bounce back off or pretty much push through don't exist, right? So, with that being said, Trading View is something I do want you to take in consideration. I know I do have it on my phone, and I'll be a hypocrite to say don't download this because I am telling you to download it. But what I am going to say is, if you are a beginner trader, don't try to place trades off of Trading View on your phone. Don't be lazy. Get on the laptop, pull it out, open it up, get the tablet out, do something other than your phone and get a feel for it. Get accustomed to seeing these patterns, get accustomed to seeing all these charts and all these formations, because something that could prevent you from moving forward and getting discouraged would be trying to take place off of Trading View on your phone if you're a beginner. Reason being, you're not accustomed to seeing all these patterns. So if you can't, you could zoom out right here, right? But you see, like I was zooming out and that thing popped up on the side. A bunch of things like that happen. So it's not as clear as I would like it to be. That's why I'm saying, I would like for more of an experienced trader to actually go ahead and try to place these trades when it comes down to actually analyzing the markets. To If you're a beginner trader and you want to go ahead and place trades off of Trading View off your phone, by all means go ahead. I just want to advise you and warn you that I personally believe that the better way to approach this Trading View, as far as when you're beginning, is to go ahead and go on the laptop or tablet. The reason I am telling you to download, so you could once again get a feel for it. I want you to see that, hey, all these complex numbers, and I'm doing the bunny ears right now. All these complex numbers that I'm seeing on the screen, all these pattern sticks, all these indicators, you know what? They're not too bad. They're actually fairly simple once you actually understand what's going on. And I'm not discrediting any hard work or any education that goes into this, because this is a lot of work that you have to put in, just like anything that is worth, anything that actually has true value, you're gonna have to dedicate a certain amount of time and effort into, right? So at the end of the day, if you guys are actually being serious about trading, you guys are actually being serious about moving forward in life with this, and you guys are actually serious about, you know, a serious trading career, you guys are gonna have to dedicate some time, countless hours, countless nights, countless days, and actually studying these things. I'm trying to help you guys out and shorten the process and smooth it out as fine as possible and as fast as possible. But at the end of the day, there's no shortcuts to success. You're gonna have to put in the time, the effort, the energy, and you're gonna have to have a work mentality, a work ethic, your work ethics, your responsibility, you're gonna have to know what you want in life. A lot of people don't know what they want in life, so they lily gag and they mess around, they just get it and they just never do it. That's not gonna work, I promise you. I've tried that route and it's never been successful for me. It's not only until I am completely committed to one thing and I stay consistent regardless of the outcome in the short term, because I understand I'm in a long term game. So, that being said, please go ahead and download all these apps, man. I truly just want you to start getting your toes wet, start getting a feel for it, start understanding, hey, trading, I'm not discrediting that it's hard or that it's easy and whatnot, but it's not as complicated as people tend to make it seem. You know, a lot of people think you have to go to a big name brand university. At the end of the day, you don't have to do none of that. It's really coming down to, a big part of it's going to be trading psychology. A big part of it is just going to be familiarizing yourself with a lot of these terms and a lot of these patterns, and just understanding that the market is the market. No one knows what the market is going to do. All we could do is hope for the best and be prepared for the worst. So I hope this video was informative enough for you. I hope you got some type of knowledge, and I hope you download all these apps today, right now, right when this video ends, and you start your trading career as soon as possible. Because the sooner you fail, the sooner you're gonna succeed. It's just a matter of when. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share with anyone that you think would probably benefit from this video, will like this video, or would appreciate any type of content from this video. And I hope you have a blessed trading career.